The European Parliament has taken a key step towards ending the battle between seemingly opposing interests: copyright protection and allowing consumers to enjoy online access to artistic creations in any European country.
The Legal Affairs Committee of the European Parliament has passed a directive proposal that, for example, allows you to listen to a song on the internet, irrespective of where it has been bought. It also regulates the functioning of collecting societies. Mariella Gallo, the rapporteur on this issue, affirms the necessity of this directive.
It was time to change the image of collective management organizations and focus on transparency, because they were often accused of not being accountable to artists, of retaining a share of the revenue and working in quite an opaque manner. This directive was essential in the interests of artists and creators, collective management organizations, commercial users like the radio, and of course in the interests of the general public.
In the European Union, there are over 250 organizations that deal with intellectual property rights. They are organized at the national level, and thus their management varies from one member state to the other. The French MEP emphasizes that this directive aims to harmonize their functioning, but will continue to respect national practices with respect to extended collective licensing.
Copyright owners can now be ensured clarity in their relations with collective management organizations. They will have access to the accounts and will thus have all the information they need. Another advantage, which is also very important, is that owners' remuneration will be clearly defined, and they will receive their dues in a much shorter time frame. And citizens will enjoy easier access and lower costs, especially with respect to musical works.
Another key aspect of this proposal is the possibility of pan-European or multi-territorial licensing rights, which would be valid in various EU member states. This measure will clear some of the roadblocks that online music reproduction platforms were facing up to now, as they had to acquire different licenses in every member state to be able to operate at a European level.
Now, instead of having to apply for rights from 27 collective management organizations, there will be 4 or 5 entry points, which will allow access to an international repertoire. And in order to favor artists, all repertoires will be treated equally.
For now, multi-territorial licensing has only been applied to the music sector. However, in the future, it could also be extended to include the audiovisual sector.
This is another step forward in copyright protection and towards ending the fragmentation of the European digital market, which is to the detriment of both creators and consumers. For more information on the activities of the political majority in the European Parliament, please visit our website www.eppgroup.com.